3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Well, I'm just a big fan of grotesquerie. You know,
Behold, the fifth generation of home computer entertainment.
Boing.
I do 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 do. I do 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 do. Now see what this really specific brand new fancy intro right here tells you is that today is the day we do the viewer participation prize drawing. That's right. Today's the day. Months in the making. We've been building up to this moment for months in the making. Well, not exactly this moment. It'll happen later in the stream. But I'm excited about that. I hope you're excited about that. I don't know if you're more excited than Super Chat Charlie, though. He's pretty excited. No, oh, it's hard to turn off with my left hand. There we go. All right, Charlie, simmer down. We got a lot to do today, namely the viewer participation prize drawing. I think Hail Bear is pretty excited. Hail Bear's new friend, Devil Buddy, whatever his name is, he's excited. You can tell that they're excited. Crochet Clown's excited. You can always tell he's excited. And there's a number of other beings in here that are pretty excited about this. Pardon me, including me. We have a lot of mail to go through. We have lots of things to do today. Now, before we bring my buddy on screen, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm gonna show you right now the prizes that are going to be given away tonight. I'm going to show them a couple of different times at least before we do the drawing. So let me do that really quick. What we have here is we have a choice. You get a choice, you guys. A choice. You know, like America, a choice. You get a choice of 3 main prizes. All vinyl releases, all brand new, all never played. 2 of them sealed. There's not any place to put anything on this desk, so I'm struggling. Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. The first is a little record I helped put out back in 2012 for Record Store Day. It's a Devo, live 1981 Seattle on the New Traditionalist Tour. It's a 2-record set. It's a really great recording of them live. It's got some banging liner notes on the back. Actually, some of my favorite liner notes I've ever seen on a record. Posters inside, all that stuff. But you know what? I figured my viewers, a lot of them are Devo fans. This has been out for many years. Probably people have it. So I said, I'm going to give people a choice. If you don't want the Devo, you can always get this fantastic reissue by our friends at Futurismo in the UK. This is Surf Bunk's Locals Only, 80s punky rock stuff. And give me a second here, trying to find a link to copy. But yeah, this is a great reissue. As you know, if you've had any of Futurismo's releases, Futurismo right there. Yeah, that logo right there. Futurismo, they always do a bang-up job on the graphics, the packaging, the inserts. Even the vinyl colors are really nice mixes and really funny names, really appropriate names for the bands that Delaney at Futurismo works with. So this is the other choice. And then the third choice you have as the main prize, and a lot of you are going to say, how does this even compare to the first 2? Well, I'll tell you how. It's Nicky the Talking Cat record. This came out in the early 80s, I believe, 82. It was recorded in 72. The Cat was recorded talking in 72. It took a long time, 10 years for them to actually get this out. I think long after Mr. Nicky had passed, but he was 15 and a half years old. He lived to 15 and a half, old Nicky. So this is a very rare record. It's unplayed. I bought it from a new old stock, a box of them that somebody had, and perfect condition. So that's the third main prize you have a choice of. You also get to choose from one of these 4 channel-related nice cork-backed coasters here. You got Jesus Simmons, all channel-related imagery. You got Crochet Clown. You got Super Chat Charlie in full effect, and you got Cats Not Kids pattern. So one of those is yours. now your choices are up. Now you have to take this KIF CD, Knowledge is for Fools. This is my friend's band here in Raleigh. They've been around for many years. And I just happen to be on this CD singing vocals with their lead singer, singing vocals for Food Fight. And that is a Village People cover, if you didn't already know. I'm a big Village People fan. So this will be yours. You'll also get a Cat Not Kids notepad. And you'll get this very experimental, weird record by Irene Moon. It's a 10-inch record, very limited edition, new, never played. Get that. And then some artwork from me. You get some vandalized junk mail, and you get a vandalized album cover by yours truly. So that's the prizes. I'll show those again in a little while. And here's a thing that if you're just joining us and you're wondering, why am I watching this? I'm probably not even included. I'm probably not going to win. You never know. I mean, I have a lot of names in this little basket right here. This is the official prize drawing basket with our boy Charlie on it there. And as you can see, full of names. And, you know, they're all laying flat, but there's a lot of cards in here, a lot of names from the past, 6 months, 5.5 months. So I'm going to pick one of these out. And, you know, there's all kinds of reasons you could have been in this drawing, for being first in the chat, last in the chat, having your comment pinned from one of my videos, all kinds of ways. So you could be in there. And just because you don't think you're going to be picked for the main drawing, I'm going to tell you something. My friend came through with an idea that I think you're all going to like, and I'm going to bring him on right now. Check this out.
It's Tim.
It's my friend Tim.
Hello, everybody.
Now, Tim, we had an idea, and you were hip to it. What did we talk about, and what did you decide to do for the viewers today?
All right. I mean, I just this is just the first one this year, but I'll just hold the back up to see if anybody.
Well, here's the thing. Now this is gonna be a second chance drawing. We're gonna have a second drawing. If you didn't win the first, you could win the second. And it's
and I'm having a hard time
the glare. It's a black record. Oh, it's Mark Mothersbaugh, a sealed Mark Mothersbaugh. What is that?
It was the
art show.
Hello Record Store Day.
Okay, right.
All
right. And that's a bonus from Tim. So now there's 2 chances to win. And
win a corgi. No.
I'm gonna say though, we're gonna have to make a rule for tonight that if you win the first one, you can't win the second one too. So we're just gonna lay that out there because that would just not be fair.
So here, Mike, there was a comment down below I wanted you to respond to.
Oh, yes, I do. Damn Punk Records. And it's autographed by 2 of them. I'm not even sure who autographed it. It was a long time ago. It was probably in the late 80s, early 90s when I got that autographed. I handed it to them on stage. They were playing some kind of fair or something, outdoor festival that I volunteered at to do security. But by the time the Village People were on, I was off work. So I ran at the front, handed them the record. 2 of them signed it as they were laughing at each other, pointing at each other on the cover. And it's one of my favorite. It might be my favorite Village People album, although I do really like a lot of classic stuff. And I think Live and Sleazy,
hardcore fan right there.
Live and Sleazy is my favorite, I think, Village People album because it's just so banging, the whole thing. But yeah, good eye, Damn Punk. Good eye, Damn Punk. Thanks for being here.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't the run. That's the one. That's no, not any time.
That's on Tim's channel.
But hello, Scott. Is great to see you.
And look, I got all this mail.
And I'm not sure what he's saying here.
Of course you're not sure, Tim. You're wearing the shirt.
Oh, shit.
All right. We're going to test you now, Tim. What does TOPY stand for?
I love when you do that to me.
I didn't do it. Jeff did it. Jeff brought it up, not me.
Jeff, when my brain is off, hello. Genesis is wonderful.
Okay. Should we tell him, Jeff, what it stands for? Or should we have him keep guessing? Anyway, I got to do this thing that we always do, Tim, but we got a lot to cover tonight. So I'm going to do this thing that we do, and I'm going to say, hey, Jeff Young was first in the chat. And you know what that means.
Yep.
He got another entry into that drawing, which I already put in there. Jeff, you're all good. He's got a lot of entries in that drawing for that reason and for other reasons. He's been the most participatory viewer. Not by much though. There's been others that are right behind him in different ways, but he's been a very participatory viewer for years on this channel, and so it's not without dedication and perseverance that he got all those entries. Now, Record Man's here. Now, Record Man, you're usually working, right, Dave? You're usually working, but you're able to be here tonight. Is that true? Because I think I'm going to show something that I found today thrifting that you may want. Breakfast King of Loyola, it's good to see you, of course. Hold on, I'm scrolling down here. Gaz, of course, hail from the UK. There he is. Groovy Lisa, hello, good to see you as usual. I hope you can hang out for the stream. I think your name is in the drawing at least once, Groovy Lisa. Nesshead, Jeff's going to win everything. Well, you never know. The first time, well, one of the first times we ever did this kind of drawing a year or two ago, when we only had one drawing a year, I swear, writer Jordan Gory Lurie was basically the Jeff Young of those times. He was always first. He was always joining for noise. But back then, we only gave points for being first or last in the chat. So he was always there. He had so many names, and he still didn't win. I couldn't believe how many entries I had in there, and he didn't win. Max Mars, he's another longtime supporter here. Hello, Max. How are you? Yep, there's Tim Nolan. And Todd, of course. What's up? He's a very participatory, very supportive person of this channel. He has a lot of entries in here. I'm thinking him and Jeff and Peter Graves might have the most. Speaking of which, Peter Graves, how are you, brother? I hope you enjoyed your Dead show. Thanks for the thumb. Thanks for the thumb post, Tim. Douglas, pink circle, white D. Douglas, what's up? Good to see you. And there's Cape Cod Ken, brother in eBay shenanigans. Greets. Thanks for being here, man. Let's see here. Ron Murphy, howdy. I win. Well, you win because you have a blue circle with a white R. I've never seen that before. You get points for that. Let's see. Heck Far, what's happening? How do y'all throw mini kisses in town? Ah, good man. Now, do they sell mini kiss tour shirts? Are they allowed to sell the mini kiss?
Oh, I would love one of those.
Heck Far, let me know if you see a medium mini kiss shirt for me. I'll pay for it.
And XL.
Speaking of which, I owe Tom Kiersted some money. I'll show you why. But let's see. Adrian, I'm going to talk about, well, I should do it now, Adrian. Check this out. You know this toy you gave me, Adrian, at the show? I was looking at it, right? And it's a little guitar. It's cool. It's like a little gummy eraser type rubber guitar. But did you look at the catalog inside, Adrian? Did you see all the different little plastic things they offer? Okay, I'll just say hair dryer, dish soap, bottle of dish soap, a blender,
toilet,
a refrigerator, little ones. But look down here, toilet and toilet paper roll.
Oh.
Toilet and toilet paper roll, Adrian.
Oh my gosh.
I'm thinking, if you know where this machine is, this vending machine is that you got this, I might want to invest a little bit in trying to get the toilet and the rubber paper roll. Wouldn't that be cool to have a toilet this big made of rubber?
And Michael, I just have to jump in and say that look down below. Abnorm is long.
Well, I knew that. I'm not sure why you didn't know that.
I didn't know.
But yeah, Adrian, I wanted to point that out. Zuna Tuna, what's happening? Zuna Tuna, very creative person who has done some video intros for this channel, which we will likely show. Let's see, Todd. Super Chat Charlie is more like it. Breakfast King. Whatever happened to that fun lady who was getting somewhat naked on screen? You mean Anne? Anne is at Punk Rock Bowling, where she was until today or yesterday, I guess.
Yesterday. Look down.
Hold on. What shirt is Michael wearing? I'm going to get to that, Douglas. I'm going to get to that. Let me just say hi to people. I have it on the list of things to talk about. Spud Byro, what's happening, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, so, Tim, you don't want to guess what TOPY stands for?
I know I'm going to say, shit, I knew that. But no, when I'm put on the spot, I can't do anything for the most part.
Tim, just you could just say, I never knew, I don't know, tell me. It's easy as that.
I'm not sure if that's so.
Okay. All right. So anyway,
I know the band.
Jeff, I don't think Tim grew up listening to that band since the 80s like we did, 80s, 90s. So
I didn't have Throbbing Gristle. Though I
after Throbbing Gristle, there was the Temple of Psychic Youth.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
I think maybe even the Temple was around kind of during Psychic Youth, but it wasn't a band, a fleshed out band. Jeff Young would know more about that. Warning, let the good times roll.
Love that stuff. But yeah, Mike got me into the earlier stuff. And I
I
just want
wonder
to
if-
jump out, Michael, and want you to look down.
I know. I'm getting to that, Tim. You can't do that to me because I have to be ready for that. So just hold on a second. I just got to get through this. Okay, don't work tonight. Great record, man. I'm going to show you something I think you might want. And there's Abnorm being long. I tried to get the toilet. Okay, so you knew it existed. All right, cool. Because I was like, whoa, there's a toilet involved here. Because I was pretty impressed. There was a refrigerator and a hairdryer and dumb weird shit.
And I was pretty impressed about somebody bringing a toilet patch from Hawaii.
Tom, I can't believe you're here. I'm so glad you're here. I have your package. I totally want to pay you for that, dude. But thanks for shipping it. I just got it like maybe a couple days ago. I kept going back and they were out completely. Damn, somebody got all the toilets. Bill McKenzie, you know what? I don't know if we're going to have time tonight, but, you know, I saw Ann. Oh, you saw her at Punk Rock Bowling? Okay, cool. Dan Duchter, what's happening? How's it going? Okay, here. Now, Dan, you, my friend, because you just sent that very kind donation. First of all, you get your name in the book here, Dan Ductor, and that equals 2 entries into the thing. Because I'm going to round it up a penny for you, so you get 2 entries for $5 each. I'm going to write them out right now. Put them in the damn hat.
Bam.
To go. So Dono 520, and on these tickets, like when somebody wins, you're going to be able to see what exact thing made them win. Was it a last comment? Was it a donation? Because it's all written on every entry. So Dan Ductor, and this is how we make the sausage, people. Dan Ductor and 1 entry. Okay, 1 of 2, and this is 2 of 2, and that's Dan Ductor, and that's Dono 52925. All right, kids, these are going in the hat or whatever that thing is. All right. Cool. Thank you, Dan. And then also, by the way, I'm going to have to play for you a little something that our friend Zunatuna made. And I'm just going to play this little segment for you. Thank you for the kind donation. The Crochet Clown thanks you for your kind support of this channel. I really do appreciate it. And that was by Zunatuna, that little ditty there.
Yes. And moving on down below. Whoop.
What are you doing? What are you talking about, Gaz? You should get rid of that Duran Duran poster. It's for your style. It's not your style. What are you trying to say? I love Duran Duran. I have a fat Duran Duran collection in every way, every media, cassette, CD, album. I even pin back buttons. Not a whole lot of t-shirts. That's the only Duran Duran banner that I own. I got tour books. I got all kinds of shit. I didn't see them till late in the game, though, which was unfortunate.
Hey, Mike, now hold on. There was an earlier one that was describing your shirt. Were you skipping that on purpose?
No, I'm just trying to get through these, and then I got a link to post for that and everything.
Here's that one.
Yes. Okay, great. So here we go. Tell me, why didn't Boogie
next one in order.
Okay, Abnorm, understood, but try to hang out if you can. Because if you win and you're not here, I'm going to be sad. Okay, so Pelmer, why didn't Boogie Boy come out at the Kilby Fest? Because it's a festival, and we're limited to 55 to 60 minutes at the festival, so we never do the encore, the full encore. A couple of songs, Beautiful World, and typically Freedom of Choice are knocked off the set to adjust for festival schedules. That's why. All right, so the shirt that I'm wearing, yes, Bifocal Media, which is a great company that makes T-shirts, and holy God, don't tell me, Tim. A great company that makes T-shirts, and they've made a lot of Devo shirts. They've done a lot of punk rock shirts, a lot of bands that you and I both love. And I was lucky enough recently to do not this shirt for them because this is their own logo. I can't remember who designed this, if it's the guy that owns the company or somebody else, but I didn't do this one, but I did do one that I'm going to post a link to right now, and that is a Snooper T-shirt. Oh, I love Snooper, and they're a band from Nashville, Tennessee, and they're punk rock, and they're great. And this is the shirt I did for them, and that is available at Bifocal Media, and it says that kind of stuff on there. The shirt is titled "Fun Facts," and it's fun facts about the Snooper band. So I finally got mine in the mail when I got on tour. And I'm psyched. So there's that. There's the Bifocal shirt. And now we have to deal with this kind generation from our friend, Amina Truth Seeker.
Thank you.
Truth Seeker Amina, you have 2 entries into the drawing now. I'm going to put this down here. Amina. Mina, and I'm going to do these right now. Tim, why don't you go ahead and show that thing you were going to show while I write these out?
Oh, all right. I will do that. So there's been a lot that has gone on since Michael's been gone with the Devo tour, and I actually was gone a lot too with Devo tour and other stuff, Cruel World, etc. So I hadn't been around a lot, and I did acquire a lot of new things, but I was very excited to finally have this signed by our wonderful Bob One.
All right.
It took a village, as it always does.
It's always tricky,
but it got done, and he was great that night, and he was. And the thing is, I don't know if anybody here who is into Devo has not seen them yet. The one thing that I like that really always gets me is if I can honestly see that they're having fun, and I can honestly see that. And I know there's a lot of crap in between, but there's nothing better when they are truly happy with what they're up to and what they're doing. I mean,
that's good. That's good. It's always good to see. I would agree with that. Now, for you, Truth Seeker Amina, we have this special little ditty put together for us by our friend Butter Knives, Zuna Tuna's buddy.
Lovely.
And then Charlie Sucks Your Soul. Did it glitch out, the video?
No.
Okay, it glitched out for me. I don't know why. Cool. So yeah, Mina, that was very kind of you. You got 2 more entries into the contest that will be held tonight. So
my son said the same thing.
What did Fuzzy say?
He said, "Get a hard case for that." And yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Bobby, wait, MX Valentina, a little blue thing, a little blue face. Whoa. I like it. I like a little blue face. Duran, what do you think about Astronaut? Oh, Douglas, you know what? That's a very late album, right? I'm not even sure. Is that an album title or a song? Do you know, Tim?
I believe it's the last album.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I've heard it.
I think you did hear it because I brought it, but sorry, Ian, hang on. That was good. Half of the album is good, half is not.
Okay, I haven't heard it, but I've liked a lot of later stuff. I don't get every album as it comes out. I usually wait till I find it in a thrift store or something, which I do typically. So, Zuna, I love Bob when he shook my hand. That's awesome. Yeah, nice autograph, says Ness. That's really cool. Now, look, I'm just going to start doing stuff because we got a lot to do, and it's already almost 7:30. So I'm going to start opening.
But I got to say, I love that. You're not wrong, Ian.
What do you say?
Oh, I thought you were laughing at that.
Oh, you mean, yeah, by hard, you mean difficult.
I keep putting it up and you keep putting it up. Hang on.
I know, but yeah, you got, at some point. Pilma, what time are you going to start the prize drawing? Zuna, it's going to be after 8 p.m. That's all I can say right now. Maybe around 8:30, something like that. I don't want to do it too early because people who show up a little later, but by 8:30, I think everybody should be here. So that's probably when we're going to do it. That doesn't mean you should leave right now, but if you have to, I understand. Now, we're going to do something now because we got some things and we're going to show them to you. And this is what it's called.
No.
And that was Zuna Tuna and Butter Knives popping out of that box there. All right, we're starting with something that I ordered in the mail, but I'm really excited to get it, so I'm going to show it to you. And by the way, I'll be doing a video kind of related to this thing I'm going to show you, kind of a fleshed out version of a video, but I'm just going to show you this one thing I got from Cleopatra Records. Okay. Dig this. Dig it, dig it, dig it. Oh,
Digging.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Digging a ditch.
Okay, first of all, stickers, Cleopatra Records, Kung Fu Records, very cool. Now here it goes. Look, the Dickies, that what once was, or what once was. Now, I don't know if anybody can recognize the artwork on here. Who maybe did this artwork?
Well,
I'll just tell you.
Go.
It's the wonderful KRK Ryden. He designed this with Leonard's direction, and then there's this photo of them live. So I think this is a bunch of previously unreleased, as far as officially released live tracks. I think a lot of these have been available on bootlegs over the years, but this is March 13th, 1980 in Portland. So I'm really psyched to check that out. There's also a vinyl version coming out of this. So yeah, I ordered that too, but the CD came quick. So I'm going to be doing a Dickies collection update, which I've been planning for about a year. I've just finally got so much stuff that I could talk about that I'm going to do that video soon. Now here's something I got. I have no idea what it was. It's from Internal Combustion in Milwaukee. And I can't remember who that is. I know that I know this person, but I can't remember who Internal Combustion is. We're going to find out. I'll tell you that.
Uh-huh.
Ah, that's what I thought. Exposed Foreheads. I thought, who do I know in Michigan? It's the Exposed Foreheads. They played devotional.
No, Wisconsin.
I mean, Wisconsin. That's right. I always turn the W upside down. Yeah. So there they are. And there they are there. They have numerous albums out. I have some of them on vinyl, some of them on CD, and they're very kind to send this to me. They haven't played devotional in a minute. Did you know if they still play live?
They do. Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's Forehead sticker.
And guys, they're great. They're fun band to see.
Okay, so they sent me this postcard, and on the back it says, Michael says, Exposed Foreheads will be opening for the producers and playing with the producers in Devo at Summerfest, June 26th. I will be there. I'm really excited to see the producers. Power pop band from the 80s from Atlanta. I love the producers.
And I've never seen them live.
Look at that.
That's nice.
Stargirls. Oh, so the Stargirls are the women in the band there with the purple, I guess, wigs.
Okay. Yeah, because he sends me
Stargirls are breaking off solo, man. Might want to watch out. Breaking off the solo tip.
Did you know that was coming out?
Huh?
Did you know that was coming out?
What? That?
Yeah.
No, I had no idea.
Because I usually do, and I didn't.
Okay. Now we have what I assume is crazy artwork by our friend Dasa. Dave in San Francisco. Here we go. He's got his little tag back there. I don't know what this is. I don't know. He didn't hit me to it. Not that I remember.
Rochi on the Range says, "Welcome back home."
Okay. Did I say Dave? I meant my friend Rob from San Francisco, and he always sends weird artwork. Rob from Dasa. I think I turned Dasa into Dave. So it says, "See you at Mosswood Meltdown." That's great. That's going to be fun. Jalen's birthday, by the way.
Rob Ginsburg is an amazing artist.
Yeah, Rob Ginsburg goes under the name Dasa. There's his little company logo. It's hard to see because it's all flashy, glittery, but it's a little energy dome something. And now this is something, again, most of his artwork is paintings, goes in my bathroom because that's where I put all the paintings in my house for the most part.
Well, at least the ones on toilets.
Flavor Flav with an energy.
You got to have Flavor Flav sign that.
Oh man! And look, it's the old '80s energy domes that used to be white inside.
Yeah,
the old '80s ones that they were on stage, like back in the Dizzy, were spray painted white on the outside. But I've never seen that one. He does a lot of mashups of people in Devo hats. Well, this was done in December 2024. Devolve Flavor Flav.
That's cool.
Yeah,
he's
that's awesome. I love adding weird artwork to my place. Okay, now here, this is another mystery.
And I just want to welcome Real Tomato. We like your name.
What's up, Real Tomato?
And
Mike for a spud boy.
Did you hear Rochi on the Range said welcome back home?
Who the hell's Rochi on the Range?
I don't know, but I'm liking
Rochi on the Range. Who you be?
And
Gaz Rochi on the Range.
Michael and Tim, have you heard of Oingo Boingo?
Have I heard of Oingo Boingo? I was in the Oingo Boingo Secret Society in 1983, 84, 85, 86. Hell yeah, I know Oingo Boingo. They changed my life. And I bet you can ask Zuna Tuna and Butter Knives about Oingo Boingo. They'll tell you some stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is from Kurt in Lakewood, California. And I don't remember. I know his name, but I don't remember from, what he would be.
The band, because he lives there. What the fuck? Information Society?
No. Oh. No, nobody from Information Society is sending me anything, Tim. No, but here.
He lives there.
It says, "Hi, Michael. I noticed on your YouTube site that you might want a copy of this. I have 4 copies, so I'm sending you a copy. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you the details until I show you. Oh my God! Whoa! Look, and he sent me 3 free tickets. First of all, free ticket not good for anything. It says, and then so this is what he sent. Okay, so it says open careful. Okay, hold on. It's really well taped in here. Very good packaging job.
Careful open.
So I don't know how I first found out about this or who first told me about this, but I'm not going to argue with him saying that I want a copy of it. Okay, look at this, Tim, and it's all in this nice little plastic sleeve and everything. Hold on. Oh Christ! Hold on. It's a lot of tape.
Yeah, but sometimes it's necessary.
Yeah, well, sometimes it means I can't reuse this bag. Okay. Come on, tape. I don't want to cut the record. Hold on. It's tricky. Clear tape on a clear bag. Okay, here we go. Oh, and it's in another sleeve, too, which I'm going to take off because.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say something.
Now, this is it. Tim, I'm going to make you a bit small.
Do it.
Merry Christmas, especially for you. Music of Bob Ward. Oh, okay. I think I saw this guy's Christmas videos on YouTube. It's amazing. Hold on. This is awesome. And I can't believe you had 4. I've never seen this. Tim, have you?
I've not seen that one.
Red vinyl. This is awesome. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember how I found out about Bob Ward. Oh, look at this. So it's a Very Merry Christmas 2. You fill it out, and then it says from, and you sign it. It's your own little Christmas card to somebody. From Bob Ward. Yeah, this is awesome. I didn't expect that. Oh, look, more. Okay, so the winners tonight are also going to get free tickets that are worth nothing.
Of course. Okay, so moving on next. Down below it says, Abnorm says, I have a few pieces from Rob G. Great guy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like anybody, he's really a fantastic artist. Look him up if you don't know.
Let me just tell you guys what the letter said really quick. It says, I noticed on YouTube site you might want to copy this Bob Ward XMCP. I have 4 copies. So I'm giving. Bob Ward basically gave organ lessons to people and was an organ promo guy through Alpha Beta supermarkets. He lived in Whittier, California, and put out about 5 records. Hope you like it. It's perfect for Christmas. Take care, Michael Kirby. May Bob Ward protect you. Thanks. That's pretty good. All right, so moving right along.
I'm jumping on too. I'm going to keep talking. Adrian says we found the real tomato.
Oh, there's more than one.
And Gaz says good band. Rio Tomato has the it looks like the shocked open mouth. And Adrian says today is Danny Elfman's birthday too. I thought it was yesterday because I wished him a happy birthday then.
This is from my friend Tom Kiersted, who's in the chat where he was.
Yeah, a couple of us know Tom.
He was in the chat. Oh, he also sent me some stickers, which I'll get to. But I told him, look, he kept mentioning to me at a couple of Devo shows, oh, there were these bootleg shirts outside. I was like, you didn't get one? He was like, you have to. I was like, every time you see bootleg shirts, you have to get me a medium. I'll pay you for it. So he did get me a medium. Look at this.
Nice.
It's been a long time since I've seen
That's a medium.
And then look.
That's a medium. Oh,
look at that. It's got the 2010 costumes with all the tour dates.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude. Oh, cool. I almost want to try to find another one now so I can wear one and keep one. That's cool.
Like, that doesn't look like a medium.
It is.
It's bootleg. It's my size.
No, it's not your size, dude. This is a medium.
Okay, it looked like okay.
That's a medium. I think you would tear this.
Yeah, it looked large.
I think your eyes.
That's cool, Tom.
I would wear this on tour if I had another one for sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
But thank you, Tom. Whatever I owe you for sure. I know you said don't worry about it, but okay. So you sent me this, which I think is a band, maybe Renegade Cartel. Van Hagar. Funny, I never was a fan. There's Dassa. There's Rob. Speaking of Rob,
yeah,
that's his company there. Okay, record store, very cool. Make Lawless. The Reckless and the Reckless Hearts, All Sinners. That's pretty fun logo. Purchase Street Records. That looks cool. And then Feed the Beast. Tim's always feeding the beast.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I feed this thing.
Now the last.
Hold on, look down.
Hi, Hot Frog Dave. What's happening, buddy? How's it going? Nice to see you. He hasn't been here in a minute. How's it going, man? Hey, look, we're done with the mail basically, but I wanted to revert back to the mail that I showed last Thursday. I got something in the mail that I was totally confused about, but I got a message from somebody who reminded me what this is. And they did say they were going to send me some artwork they did.
It was his diaphragm.
But when I got it, I couldn't figure out who it was. But I knew I recognized it somehow. It was something about the headband that I recognized. And Tim, you're never going to, I think who I guessed it was I just made a dumb guess, like Nickelback singer or, fuck, I don't know who I said, but you'll never guess who it is, Tim.
Oh my golly.
You'll never guess.
Well, if I shouldn't guess, I'm going to say Thor.
No, it's Seth Putnam of Anal Cunt.
Oh my gosh.
And I know the photo it's based on because I knew I recognized it it was the headband. But I was like, God, who is that? I know. So yeah, Seth Putnam of Anal Cunt. That's pretty good. A pencil drawing of Seth, man.
Wow, that's cool.
You can't go wrong there. You really can't. So coming up later.
And MX Valentine says, have you heard of Cake Like?
Cake Like? Is that a band?
I'm not sure.
Oh, he says, wear that one. Oh, man, I might. But, man, the archives are important.
And we're going to wait to hear what Cake Like is. I'm moving on. Track called Ain't This the Life? Live video music war by Gaz.
Oh, ain't this the life? Oh, baby, baby, baby. Ain't this the life? Yeah. See, Gaz, I saw Oregon Music War when I was a little kid. Punk rockers used to play it on VHS at house parties. And then I finally got a copy on VHS. And then I got the soundtrack. But it changed my life. It introduced me to so many bands. I already knew who Devo was, and I already knew who some of the bands were, but like Spiz Energy and first time I'd ever seen Klaus Nomi like move around, and a whole bunch of bands I was hip to because of that movie. And a lot of people from my era, my genre, are the same. They discovered all kinds of bands through that movie. So yeah, I'm well aware of that movie, and lots of the bands in there are good. Even like Steel Pulse, man, they have the Ku Klux Klan, Don't Let Me Go Now. Oh yeah, man.
Well, and like I grew up my entire childhood in Ohio. Mike left midway, and just I noticed how many bands he was introducing me to that were making it to North Carolina that weren't making it to Ohio. And yeah, so it was like that was all great stuff.
Oh man,
there was another one. Suburban Robots. Adrian said,
Suburban Robots. Don't say anything, Tim. Hold on. I want to get to this right here. I would have thought I understand. I see what you're saying, damn punk. It does look a little bit like Mother Teresa. Well, we could only hope. Maybe in heaven she'll do that. Now, Stinky, what's up, Kami? I'll round it up a penny and give you an entry into the drawing tonight. Okay, I'm going to round that up a penny to be 5, and then we will give you an entry here into the drawing. And we're going to give you here Stinky Kami. And yeah, so your thing is going to go in there. And then there's another name. Dono 5.
Something, or what are we doing?
Huh? Yeah, give me a time. Give me a damn thing.
Just checking.
I'm busy. Hold on. 1 of 2, and then we got 2 of no, just 1 on 5. Okay, $5 is 1. Okay, we're putting that in the hat. In the bin. So what you're going to get for that, I think we're going to go back to this one. I like this one a lot.
Lovely.
And he sucks your soul with a plastic toilet. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Plastic and I'm going to jump around a little bit. Smash Mouth said erg is a must, and I agree.
Yeah, especially for children.
Absolutely.
In fact, Zuna and Butter Knives, if you've not seen Erg and Music War, get together and see it with your buddies.
Yeah. And Tom, you're so correct. But moving on,
I want to mention. I forgot to mention that Stinky. I don't have shots tonight, unfortunately. I have no liquor here in the house, but I will do a shot of beer for you. And thanks for that again.
No. Here's what Stinky said. You rock, Stinky. You rock.
This band is called Suck It and See, and that's one of the bands that I got from my friend Vern, who gave me his old physical media collection. And while we're on that topic, I'm just picking out a few things that I decided to keep. I'm keeping this. I like one. I know a lot of people hate this band, but I like this album a lot. It's the last album I liked by them, and this is the one with large bodies on the. I've never seen the one with censored, so I was intrigued by that. So I'll keep that. And then this thing is pretty cool. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or not. It's this electronic band. They've been described as krautrock, nodal, but they put out this very limited CD. It's 100 copies, and it's numbered right there. Can't really see it, but 17 of 100 or 71 of 100. So that might stick in my collection. Also, I got this Wesley Willis CD that I didn't have. It's got great songs like "Suck a Bacterian Camel's Dick," "Rock and Roll Will Never Die," "Lick a Bulldog's Nasty Asshole," "Atari Teenage Riot," great band, probably great song. "Suck a Polar Bear's Dick," "Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers," that's a song. So I was looking at this going, I don't even actually have this Wesley Willis, and I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Wesley Willis. If you're not, you should Google him. He's got a story that I could not even begin to tell here. But I was looking, and it's autographed inside. So I asked my friend Vern the story, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I got that at a show. I had to headbutt him several times to get that because Wesley Willis would headbutt people." Sign of the Cross and Urg. Oh yeah, the Sign of the Cross. And then I also kept this weird thing that I never had for some reason. Aphex Twin, Come to Daddy. Really fucked up drum and bass, experimental techno stuff from back in the
love all that stuff.
Early days of that stuff. I went to a lot of raves back then. Oh, and look, while I'm thinking about it, while I was on tour, our friends Butter Knives and Zuno Tuna handed me some artwork. So here is the Butter Knives. I'll make you small real quick, Tim.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Here's the Butter Knives drawing. Look at this. It says, "Join us." I think join us. Maybe I always put that in my chat announcements. "We greet you with our welcoming eyes. Your pal Talia." Isn't that cool? And then Zuna gave us this drawing, and this is a drawing she did of me and Roxy based on a photo that we took during the tour. Now, in the photo, I'm actually praying, but here I don't know what I'm doing.
And Roxy's smoking a joint.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know if that's a joint. She smokes ciggies sometimes. But yeah, to Grandpa and Grandma. Yay. I love you guys. There's Emma Zuna Tuna. Look at her.
That's good. I want
great. A Devo shirt. Dorks, blah, 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 blah,
that's
blah, blah.
Nice. That's nice.
Oh, look, and a little letter on the back. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So anyway, I had to show that.
They rock. They rock.
I forgot to show that after the tour. Oh, just a couple more things I decided to keep from the Vern collection is the Who Live at Leeds CD, which the cover was broken, and then Best of the Animals. I like them.
And Stinky had a comment.
Huh? Wesley Lewis. Oh my God, I have to win again. No, I'm not giving that away.
and next,
that's not a prize. Yeah, that too. Maybe that's a song. I can't remember all the songs.
And back to Stinky.
My son grew up singing Rock and Roll McDonald's. Ha! Rock and Roll McDonald's. Yeah, I remember. I saw Wesley at least once or twice live, and it was always such a cool experience. Okay. I want to show you, Tim. Do you have anything else to show while I run? No,
remember,
I'm going to get a beer, and I'm going to run and get something to show you.
I was told to limit, but
well, here I'll just do this. I'll play this. This describes how people got into the vinyl participation prize drawing, and you know, if you do some of these things while we're streaming, there's still a chance you can get in, or you'll get into the next one. And the names that are in this drawing that don't get pulled will stay in for the next one as well. So here we go. Here's how to earn VPPD entries. You get one entry if you're the first or the last to post a comment in the side chat during any of my 2025 live streams, just like last year. You can also get an entry for every $5 donated in Super Chat. For instance, $10 equals 2 entries, and so on. You can get an entry if the comment you leave on any of my videos, live or otherwise, gets pinned to the top of the comment section by me. Also, you guys know I do live noise sometimes at the end of my streams. You can get 2 entries if you join me on screen for any noise segment during my 2025 live streams. Also, throughout the year, I'll be coming up with other ways you can earn entries, like trivia questions and other sporadic whims I may have. So that's how you do it. All right, perfect timing. So yeah, I wanted to show one more thing that I got from Vern's collection, but let me just tell you, there's a guy that came from this area, from the Raleigh area, who's a big star, and his name is Clay Aiken. You guys know who Clay Aiken is? He ran for some kind of office. He's, he was on that American.
He ran for office, but He first did other things.
American Idol, that kind of thing. So for a long time, since I was in Raleigh and I was an eBay seller, I started finding a really weird CD by him called Look What Love Has Done Volume 2. And it was very obviously homemade. And this one happens to be autographed, but it was very homemade looking. It was basically a bunch of demo classic traditional songs. Very hard to find. Really hard to find CDs. So when I first started finding this years ago,
I'm going to pause you for a minute. I went thrifting with him. Like, we're going to say that he found 8 of those.
Not I was at one time.
No, but like I was with him 6 times that he found 6 of those, and I've never found any. It's like just bizarre.
I just got to tell you, you're a horrible storyteller.
No, I think it's just, it blows my mind.
Tell you, practice makes perfect. I'll keep giving you practice. But so I used to find this all the time. The first few, maybe 4 times I found it, I sold it for $100 each. Then it started going down to 75, 80. So now I think I could probably get it unautographed, maybe 20, 25 bucks for it. Autographed, maybe 50. Prices went down. But now I was always curious because it says volume 2 on this, right? Volume 2. So when I started researching that back in the day when I was going to sell it, I found this other release come up online and I couldn't believe it. It was so like DIY and so surprising because Clay Aiken was not always Clay Aiken. He was actually named Clayton Grissom, and he put out this before he put out that CD. And this is Look at What Love Has Done Volume 1 by Clayton Grissom. Let me make you small real quick, Tim.
Okay, and look down below too.
Clayton Grissom. There he is. Okay, this is extremely hard to find. Look at What Love Has Done. Clayton Grissom.
It's rare, like a mother rare.
Yeah.
It's
so
rare.
Even these. So then I couldn't believe it was in this box from Vern. I was like, holy crap! I've never seen one of these. What is this doing in here? So I tried to look it up again online, and the listing that I saw earlier, the info I found years ago, was not there anymore. Very few references of this online, but this is a grail for Clay Aiken collectors. I mean, to have an autographed CD of this and the cassette, this is like, I don't know if there's a Grissom collector that has this.
I mean, yeah, no, that cassette, it doesn't exist anywhere anymore.
It's a Clay Aiken grail.
Yeah.
And even on Clay's official website discography, it does not list either of those releases on his discography.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to share those.
But they're down below, somebody said something to you.
Hi, David Adler. You can't read? Well, there's nothing here to read. Just look at the pretty pictures. Okay, so
it's on a joyride.
I've got thrift scores. Okay, so today what happened, guys, is I woke up early, was doing my typical Thursday stream day stuff, shaved early and, was getting other stuff done, getting my eBay stuff shipped out. And usually by noon, I like to have the picture taken, the screenshot of the stream and announce it and all that shit. And so I get out of the shower at like 8:30. I go to sit on the bed to check my messages at 8:35. Power goes out. Everything goes out. This is like after I had shaved, fortunately, after I sent my eBay shit out, and after I'd really done all the major stuff I had to do besides, do the stream. I was going to film some videos today, but anyway, the power went out. So I was faced with, oh shit, it says the power is not going to be restored till 5 p.m. today. Oh, what am I going to do? I can't do anything at home. So I had to go out and thrift, and I don't like to thrift on the days that I stream because thrifting is brutal. It takes hours. I think I spent 3 to 4 hours today thrifting from about 10:30 to about 2 p.m. So I got this stuff thrifting today at, I think this is all one store, all this stuff I'm going to show you. So it's a Goodwill, and they were $1 each. So I'm going to go through them right now, if that's all right with everybody. Anything in the chat I got to deal with, Tim? No?
Yeah, just check this out.
I still have my Wesley Wells Fiasco shirt. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I liked his I didn't like when he traveled with a band as much as I liked when he just performed just him and the organ. I really liked that. But the band, made sense at the end of the day. But he had a couple of bands that I saw. That one that you just mentioned, I did see that. I remember the CDs red, white, and blue. And the logo is like hand drawn or something, isn't it? But yeah, I remember that.
And I'm gonna minimize myself so you're showing your stuff, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna show the thrift scores. Okay, here we go, guys. A lot of Dave, record man, Record Man 1961. The first thing I'm going to show is something that I think you're going to want. I'm guessing because you kind of like this kind of stuff. And I thought this was sweet. I had to get it no matter what. Ready for this? It's Chitty Chitty Bang Bangs, sung by the Chipmunks. And it's a 7-inch record, and it's in really great shape, like really clean shape. And so I found that today. That was sick. I'd never seen it before. Didn't even know it existed. Come on, Bang, get back in there. All right, so yeah, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Dave, let me know if you're interested in that kind of thing. And then I'm just going to say this, most of this stuff is jazz related. Some of it's gospel, but I think most of it all came from one person's collection. It was all in one kind of stack, one bunch put into the milk crate at Goodwill. I got there pretty early in the day. And so I'm thinking that most of it was owned by the same owner. I don't know if this one was, but this is just a rare gospel record by Florence Fiendock. Yeah. And I don't know much about her, but she was a host of a gospel TV show or something. I don't know, but it seemed to be sought after online. So I got that. I do sell a lot of gospel stuff. So yeah, here's some jazz, I believe it is. Gary Burton Quartet, got that. And all this stuff is in mint condition. It looks like it's never been played. It's like so clean. And I don't know much about jazz in general, but here's Buddy Rich, big band, jazz. These are all imports, I believe, but these are perfect condition. They're not really valuable, but they're valuable enough for me to take out of there and rescue because they're in such good shape that I just couldn't let them sit there and get thrashed because I could tell they just got put out. So here's another Buddy Rich swinging new band album. I think most of these are imports, like I said. Here's Chick Corea, electric band. I never see this stuff out in the wild. Look at that guy. Look at that. That's a look for the 80s right there. And then we got, here's some classic rock. It's all mixed up. Classic rock, which I think is from the guy's collection because it's all mint condition stuff. Eagles, Long Run. Okay. Good shit. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Works. Mint condition. Real nice. And then this version of this album, which is not the fold-out kind, which I hardly ever see, the not fold-out Brain Salad. But again, mint condition. And we got the best of Emerson, Lake and Palmer, mint condition. It's real nice. Usually when I find this stuff, it's at least fairly used. But look at this. This looked interesting. Toshiko Akiyoshi Jazz Orchestra. 10-gallon shuffle. Look at that. That's kind of cool, huh? Yeah, but all real minty. And here is a classical one that's going to sell. It's a French pressing of this Planets. And then the last one is this cool jazz box. It's only one record, but it's a double image with their album Dialogues. And it's a marimba and vibraphone performance in a box. It's really nice. It's a minty condition. There it goes. Yeah. So anyway, that great stuff for $1 each, man. I can't tell you how tickled I was to see a bunch of shit that I'd never really seen much. You ready to come back on? Okay, there you go.
Yep. And come on in. Look down. Record Man says yes, he's interested.
I knew you would be.
And Burnbot.
Hi, Burnbot. Second Coming is a great album by the Dickies too. You should check it out. So Burnbot, hi. I know your name's in the drawing a few times, so stick around. In another half an hour or so, we'll
stink around. Whatever.
Stink around. Let me see. Okay, so I got the Vern gift notes. Oh, I wanted to mention that somebody asked about Ann earlier. Ann and I are going to go on a trip to Wilmington, NC, to the beach on, I believe, June 5th. We're going to be there a couple nights, and we're going to see the Soap Girls perform. My buddies, the Soap Girls from South Africa. They're on tour of the U.S. right now. So, wow. We're going to see them. I can't wait. I haven't seen them in, a couple of years.
And anybody, I can tell you that if you like rock and roll, you will like them. They
well, I don't know. Rock and roll can mean just Elvis stuff. That's an actual genre that Elvis is the king of.
Yeah,
I don't think rock and rollers would be into it, but I think if you like rock music, if you're rebellious, if there's a lot of fuck you in your attitude, you're gonna like Circle.
And they have a perfect song.
If you like fuck you rock and roll, Not Elvis rock and roll. There wasn't a whole lot of fuck you in that for me. But if you like a lot of rebellious, loud,
I liked their stuff, and then I saw them live, and oh my gosh, yeah.
No, Nessad, actually, if you know any booking agents around that area, I'm looking for a booking agent in that area. One person's opinion. Brother. Hello, one person. How are you? Who are you? Do I know you? Your avatar is nice. It's a little artist palette. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the fuck you attitude that rock and roll has, you know.
And
like
Burnbot said, "I'll try to stay awake. It's roughly 1 a.m. here, but I'll definitely try."
Who's that?
Burnbot. So,
oh right, I get you, Burnbot.
Because and Mike, it's just about 8 o'clock. They're referencing to the drawing.
Yeah, we're gonna do that around 8:30 or maybe a little after. And then, of course, as I reminded you earlier, Tim is going to have a second chance drawing for something he's giving away. And I think this is a perfect opportunity for me to show the prizes again.
Yeah, and I'll show because Burnbot, I don't know, one of them was not there.
I'm going to show them in reverse order now, Tim. I'm going to make myself big. We're not going to show yours yet. Hold on.
Get big, Mike.
Okay, so first thing, I'm just going to show these in reverse order. You get vandalized junk mail by me, a vandalized album cover by me.
But they're not autographed.
And then, oh, it is.
Okay.
And then I got Irene Moon 10-inch experimental weirdo music. Very rare. And then we got a Cats Not Kids notepad. This is all for one person, you guys. And we got your choice. You get to choose one coaster. Channel themed stuff, Cat Not Kids patterns. We got Super Chat Charlie. We got Crochet Clown. And we got Jesus Simmons. Very nice cork-backed things. And then we got, this is where you have a choice. This is the main gift, but you have a choice of one of these. Either Nikki the Talking Cat, brand new 1982 7-inch. You got the Surf Punks, locals only reissue on Futurismo Records out of the UK. And you got Devo, double album live Seattle. But because I figured a lot of my friends here had that already, I wanted to give you guys a choice of other things. So there you go. That's what we're giving away. Oh, wait. Oh, and I forgot the CD. I forgot. Where did it go? I can't find the CD, but the CD we're giving. Oh, this KIF. My friends in KIF. Knowledge is for Fools. I'm singing vocals on this song, "Food Fight," covered by Village People, and you'll get this too. And thank you for Futurismo for sponsoring this. I'll put their link in the chat, and also
we appreciate you, Del and Michael.
Hold on, let me do this. There's Futurismo link right there. And then I'm going to put the KIF Knowledge is for Fools link so you guys can check them out. I'm sure you can hear that Village People song online somewhere. I was very happy and honored to do vocals for that. So
Gaz says it's 0.57 in Grimsby. So it's the wee of the morning.
Grimsby?
Yep.
Oh, that's where he lives. Oh, yep. 0.57. That's some
Cats Not Kids. Damn Punk Records says Surf Punks.
That's right.
And
cool.
and Mike, you forgot to say, as a if you don't win, there's still a chance.
There's always next time. Oh yeah, and Tim here has hold on, let me switch us. Tim and I had an idea, and Tim was totally down with it about maybe him donating something to the auction. So we figured we'd give it a second chance. Like if you didn't win the main main drawing, then you have a chance to win this from Tim's collection.
And I'm trying to it shows a little better that time.
Yeah. And it's sealed, right?
It is sealed. And
it's a brand new Mark Mothersbaugh
Record Store Day Hello album.
That's right. That came out a few years ago. Yeah.
I think I thought, I don't recall the year.
Cheers, everybody, by the way. Okay, so right on. Now, I just want to say really quick, stuff that's coming to the channel really soon, videos I'm working on, which I should have shot today, but the power was out, so blah. Retro Life. I got a new turntable from them. I'm going to film it, play some really good stuff on it that I've gotten from people lately, pretty new releases, and that'll be fun. Also, I'm going to put together my May tour scrapbook video pictures thing for you guys. I had a little technical difficulty with video files, but I'm working through that, and that's coming soon. Also, of course, footage of the Soap Girls and maybe a live stream from the show when we're out there 5th and 6th of June. So there you go. That's why I wanted to get in there.
See what Record Hound said?
I purposely made sure not to enter your drawings because I couldn't get a video together for winning before. Oh, you don't need to do a video, Record Hound. at all. There's no, you don't have to work. All it is participating in the channel. If you make a donation of at least, if $5 gets you one entry, $10 gets you two entries, and so on. Every $5 of a super chat donation gets you an entry. If you're very first in the chat on a live stream or very last to post in the chat, that gets you an entry. There are several ways you can do it. But it's just basically viewer participation. If I invite people to do noise on the screen and you join, you get a couple of entries that way. I just try to make it worthwhile for you guys to be here and to participate, not just watch on a screen and not be a part of it. But I think it's important to reward people who are really adding to the stream and participating and sending donations and all that stuff. I think you should walk away with something, or at least have a chance to walk away with a physical, cool thing if you're participating in that way.
And Record Hound, I may have that as well. So hit me up if not.
I hope I get it. What are you hoping you get?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Amina, what? I don't know what you mean.
Okay, I got Bluba. Oh, it's a guitar, I think. Bluba's a guitar. Okay. So that's great that you're donating that, Tim. That's really cool that you pulled that out of your collection. Do you have more than one of those or something? Or
I do.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking.
I always buy two of everything.
What did you think about those thrift scores, though? It was pretty good, though, to all be in mint condition.
Yeah. I mean, and the ones that interest me aren't the ones that you are even concerned about. It's like it's funny.
Well, I'm not concerned with any of them. I just thought that, wow, what a great score, $1 each. And you never see those. And
no. And like some of the ones that you had, they're clearly first pressings because they were gatefolds, and like second pressings that were like a week after they first came out were not gatefolds. So yeah,
I mean, but all of them will be welcomed in somebody's collection. I just couldn't see them get ruined because they were so perfect and they were all in one batch. And it was one of those things where you're flipping through and you're like, oh yeah, take that one. Oh yeah, take that one. Oh yeah. And then you just start flipping and then take the whole section out, like that kind of thing. So I was like, okay.
And I was having this kind of conversation with him earlier. Anybody, I don't know where to reach out, but I have an extensive collection of vinyl. Hold on.
Go ahead. I have to go to the bathroom. Go ahead. And
okay. But I have a ton of classical and jazz, and I don't know how to reach out to those people because they're not our people. So if any of you guys know somebody, I mean, I have rare stuff, really rare stuff, but it's for jazz enthusiasts and classical enthusiasts. So not my thing, but I definitely appreciate it, and I've been doing my best to take care of it all, very well. I had gotten a collection, and this isn't the only one, but from Cleveland, got a collection from one person, and it was a compilation of like picture albums of nothing but the programs and the ticket stubs, all the way back to the 30s. And what I didn't know is Cleveland is a mega hub of jazz. Certainly not the same as Louisiana jazz, but yeah. So it's like I have these collections of records from those people, and I've got single albums that have never been released and everything else. I need to find the right people to house them. So if anybody has any idea, let me know, please. Thank you.
How would they get in touch with you, Tim?
I would imagine they just reach through me here.
I mean, you can't really contact people through YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, people have.
Oh, I mean, but as far as sending you their information, their contact, or you sending me them your contact information, is there a?
I'm on the stream, so when they go down to the stream, they can find my contact.
There's no. No, I'm saying if they want to direct message you with their information, their email or whatever shipping address, do you want to post a link to your Instagram channel, perhaps, or something?
Oh, I mean,
they can direct message you there.
They can get it on YouTube. It's
okay. Well, Tim thinks his contact information is on YouTube, so you guys give that a shot.
So here, I don't think it is. I don't know. I'm just gonna do here.
Oh, Max Hat. Hi, everybody. This is Max. I got ultra grounded and can only use my school computer now. Oh my goodness. I remember back when we didn't have computers at all. I had to use my school kneecaps to walk to school. Max, good on you for getting grounded. It means you did something right. Rebellious children, the best children. And so, hey, good to see you. I know you're in the drawing at least once, Max. So you might want to hang out. We're going to do the drawing in the next 30 minutes or so. Boy, what did you do? My mom found my iPod. Good thing she didn't find your 8-track player or your boombox. iPod. That's a threat to society, those iPods. Tool of the devil. Just go to the window and yell, Tim. That's right. Ransacked my room and found it. No way. Tim, you should talk to the waxed. What does that mean? Oh, about jazz.
But to the waxed?
Yeah, he's a big jazz guy. Come on, dude. He just jazz streams all the time.
I did not know that.
Well, do you know who the waxed is?
Of course I do. I have his phone number. We've talked.
Not Dead Wax.
No, the waxed.
Rob, the waxed.
Yeah.
From San Francisco. Okay, well, his whole thing is jazz. That's all he talks about.
Yeah.
Just because you haven't slept with him doesn't mean you shouldn't remember he liked jazz. Oh, now you're going to put it in the, okay, so you're going to put your mailing address in the chat. Not smart.
Give a shit.
Go ahead. I mean, I don't care about mine because it's been out for 30 years.
I don't give a damn anyway.
Somebody wants to send Tim, all the crochet clowns in the world.
Ken,
fill his mailbox.
No.
Oh, look at this. There's a question from Todd. We just told him he doesn't remember, though, I'm sure.
And Todd,
it's so easy.
He's not far wrong.
I am always exactly right.
Oh, now that's where him and I have issue.
When it comes to Tim,
he's certainly not.
I'm pretty right.
And like Roxy and I like rip him up and down.
Psycho's platters. What's happening, buddy? Nice to see you, man. How are your streams going? Are you still streaming a lot? I've been out of the loop last few weeks on tour, but yeah. He's had an hour to figure it out. Well, I did tell him.
Thanks so much, Jeff.
I did tell him, but he can't remember.
Love you too, buddy.
He's wearing the shirt. It's like somebody walking up to somebody with a Ramones shirt going, name 5 songs.
Tim,
name 5
when they were on Psychic TV.
Tim, name 5 Ramones songs.
Boom.
Name 5 Ramones songs, Tim.
What?
5 songs by the punk band.
I'm not even going to play that game.
All right.
Michael
Tim is not into playing games.
A douche is where it's a little too far.
Still streaming 900 episodes. Wow, that's great. That's a good way to socialize these days. I love the shirt. I'm wearing it to Devo. Boswell Sisters are going to whip it good. Hey, Martin, thanks for that. And Martin, I'll see you in Detroit, perhaps. Yes. And Martin, if you email me your phone number, I'll text you, or you can text me that day. Maybe we can meet up. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I can help you out in some way at the show. I don't know yet, but I will be there, Martin. So please send me your phone number somehow via email or whatever. However you contacted me to pay for the Boswell Sisters shirt. Wow.
But
yeah, thank you. Michael
Pilmer. Zepp is in the house.
Hey, Zepp. What's up, Zepp Pearl? How's it going, buddy? Shit. I found a Pearl Jam sticker the other day that I've just been keeping aside for you for months. Eventually, I'll send it to you. It's just a little sticker I figured you want. I left a voicemail message on Eddie Vedder's phone today, Zepp. Just thought you would enjoy that.
And I have some dumb things for you. Get your address to me somehow. Either send it to me or Mike or whatever.
What? Send it to you in the mail from that street address? How else are they going to get in touch with you, Tim?
He knows how to reach me.
Who does?
Zepp.
Okay, all right.
He's reached me before.
Doing good, guys. That's awesome. Zepp.
This is Michael's first time on the internet. Everyone.
Chicago. I'm wondering when I'm coming near you again, Zepp. I'm trying to figure it out. It seems like I should be coming up there for some reason, right? Or maybe you'd be coming down here to North Kakalaka. Let me know if you're ever visiting. You got a place to stay, like I said earlier. We're getting down to the time when we're going to do this drawing. Wyoming Dave. Oh, you checked out Village People. What records, Dave? And which was your favorite of the two? I'm really interested. And okay, thank you, Martin. Yeah, reach out. And if Dead Wax is watching, Dead Wax, I know you're in Detroit. You should reach out to me. send me an email if you're hearing this. I'll try to remember to send you an email before Detroit, but let me know if you're able to go to the Devo show.
And Dead Wax, I'm going to be there as well. Make sure you get in touch with me.
Okay, see, Wyoming Dave, I am the kind of Village People fan that, I didn't discover them. Well, I'm not sure how early in their career I heard them, but I think all those records, Cruising and Go West, they for some reason blend together for me. Like maybe it's the artwork, the photo of them, something about those records. Maybe they were all recorded at the same time. I don't know, but I love both those records, but I have a hard time telling them apart.
They're both same color backgrounds.
Yeah, it's like blue sky. It's like, but they've always blended together. The first album sticks out to me because it's black and white. It's pretty raw. And then of course, Live and Sleazy. That's over the top.
Yeah, right.
That dog looks savage.
Yeah,
well,
he is.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, you're talking about me.
I guess you depending on how savage you've witnessed, how much savagery you've witnessed. I think if you've not witnessed a whole lot of savagery, it could look savage. But I witnessed the band Social Savagery, and if anybody's old school Charlotte, North Carolina, early to mid '80s in here, then you'll know who I'm talking about. Social Savagery. Clay, not Clay Aiken, but another Clay Rogers on vocals. Freddie Hutch on guitar. Rest in peace, Freddie Hutch. I don't have that one yet. Get Live and Sleazy, Wyman Dave. It's like a really good studio Village People album and then a live album, basically. I can't remember. I don't think it's 2 records. I think it's one side of the record is studio and one side is live, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's 2 records, but
I think so. No, I think it's one.
The studio part is great. I think Hot Cop might be on that, which I always love. There's a couple of real winners on that studio, but the real fun part, the real gold of that record is the live sleazy part. That sounds like such a party. I mean, those guys, they were killing it, man. And you know that this is live in San Francisco, by the way. And they are killing it. And there's a party going on out there. And I can only imagine, unless I don't think those things were 21 and older or had an age limit on them, but I'm guessing that at that point in their career, there were kids there. They were like the whole gay community was there. All the partiers were there. It sounds great.
I had never heard the album, and I finally listened to it because he encouraged me to, and it was a promo, and he didn't have it yet, so that is in his collection.
Oh, I'd have that now. Cool. Hey, Breakfast King, that's a bummer, dude. Maybe we'll meet again somehow. And let me know if you ever travel to the Carolinas, buddy. Strong Guess a Strongbrew cider, good drink out of cans. Is that the thing you're doing right now, Cass? Look, Tim, you got the Queen's dog, LOL.
Yeah. I've got 3 of them.
I think Tim is the queen, and the dog is
that's the queen right there.
Probably more of the king.
The queen's right over there.
Queenie as y'all wanna be.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of kings and queens, king and another king. Speaking of kings and queens, Super Chat Charlie wants to give a heartfelt thanks to everybody who donated and participated enough to get their names into this upcoming drawing.
And desecrated and mutilated.
Because ever since I've been traveling a lot with Devo on tour the last couple of years, my channel activity has gone way down in every way, which is understandable because I'll go for weeks without making any content. So I appreciate all the thumbs ups and all the comments and all the donations and all that stuff you do, because it really, convinces me to continue, that somebody wants to watch this stuff. So I will keep doing it for sure. It's a nice social outlet for me and Tim. And, hopefully we'll convince Tim to get his own damn channel so I could be his side.
So you guys can, not get to watch one or the other.
Just imagine all of Tim's friends picking on me for a change. That'd be fun.
Yeah, he wouldn't put up with it.
I could fall asleep on his stream.
He wouldn't put up with it, yo.
I want the chance to do what Tim does on my stream.
I've known him for 53 years.
We're not even that old.
Oh, and Benny said you're full of shit.
Oh, and by the way, every entry card is written on the back of a Thor promotional card, which I have many, many, many of, too many to even use for anything. So to make all the entry cards the same size, because here's what I'm not into are those drawings that do the digital wheel or whatever. They make the computer. No, I'm not. The computer is not picking this winner. It's gonna be my paw.
We're manpower or analog.
With my powerful rooker here, I'm gonna choose the thing physically. I'm mixing them up.
Looking rooker.
You see, I'm mixing them up. I mixed them up earlier today. If the cat,
yes, he turned. No, he turned into gay, but he explained to me that no, it's bi.
If I said I don't know where we got that from, but I while I was like cat trapped today, like if a cat was on my lap, which is often, and I can't move, I was mixing these up, mix them all up. So this is what the winner or winners now that Tim is donating a second chance prize. That's what the winners will be chosen from. And
oh yeah, the Cars, wrote a song about.
Oh, wait a second.
All mixed up.
Todd, you get another entry. You motherfucker! At the last minute, Todd comes in with a last minute dono of a $5, basically. And
it's beyond the $5, so you got to go to the next.
I don't round up that much.
Oh my,
come on, dude, come on. All right, so
see what kind of whore he is, Todd.
Oh, who's the whore here?
Yeah.
Who's the whore?
We all know, so move on.
I don't get paid for it, so I can't be the whore. But I don't know how you make your money unless you're a whore. I don't know how you make your money unless you're a whore. So I think you're one of them. Okay, Todd Fadak. Okay, cool. We've got it sorted, and it will be put in. Now I got to mix them up again. Oh yeah.
And he's got to do it slow.
Okay, have you ever heard the song? Wait a second, Breakfast King. What are you saying, dude? Have you ever heard the song "Here Come the Fat Girls"? No. Oh, is it rap?
Yes.
So it's like a play on the Fat Boys. Is that the deal? Oh, sorry, I just have to walk over here. Is that the deal? It's like a girl version of the Fat Boys. I'm asking.
Ain't nothing.
Well, I mean, geez. I thought the stream had gone off all the dead air over here. What are you just watching the people in the chat? Tim, I need your help here,
Well, I'm trying.
Okay.
Well, no merch at Mini.
No, wait, why did you make that go away?
And Todd.
Wait, didn't I put this on the screen a minute ago?
And you were drawing.
No, but I had to do the ticket, but now guess what we have to do? You see the comment he made, Tim. Let's put 2 and 2 together. What do you think he wants me to play?
Lovely.
Steals your soul. Sometimes you got to spell it out for Tim, and then still it doesn't work.
Michael Pilmer.
I mean, the proof was in the pudding tonight, right?
He just wants you to frickin' draw.
We told him what TOPY stood for, and then he couldn't tell us.
No, he said it for you. He's saying, "Move on, biatch."
Wait, who is saying what? Thank you, Todd, for that. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank
but
you.
I've never heard Fat Girls, but no merch at Minikist. I didn't think they could get the rights to do that. So, yeah. See, now this is a good quote. People are willing to go to extremes for some of these prizes.
And Max B says, "Oh my God, I just got to score my mom's snores wakes her up. I woke her up."
Did she say it was snores, or do you think it may have been farts and she's trying to cover it up as a snore? Because my mom did that once.
But the day is saved. She went back to sleep.
Well, that doesn't necessarily save the day. That just means you have to deal with that shit later.
And Douglas Gilbert says, "Drum roll from Tim when picking the winner."
Oh God, we're gonna try that again. Okay, well let's look back to when we first tried that before I end the stream. So, if you see a friend of yours, what are you doing, Tim?
Yes.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Michael
Buy a butter knives, by the
is
way.
not a calm individual always. But you probably all know that.
Tim, you're a little bit too calm. What is this defensive posturing you're having now with the arms crossed? What is going on, Tim? What are you angry about?
Sleepy.
You mad, bro?
Posture.
You mad, bro?
It's sleepy posture.
Why are you sleepy, Tim? We're on TV right now.
No, it's
you have to at least pretend you're not sleepy.
Posture. You're hyper. I'm the opposite.
Oh, no, not always the case. Yeah, that animation is pretty good. And I mean, Butter Knives did it 10 minutes after it happened on stream. She had the thing done.
Yeah. And no, those two are skilled like beyond.
Here, you have somebody looking out for you. Oh, wait, no, wait. Not that one. This one. Oh, wait. No, this is Tiny Tim. I'll leave Tiny Tim alone, but when Tim gets bigger, no holes barred. Yeah. Dog Bash Head. Hey, how's it going? I think I met Dog Bash Head. You're one of the people I met, right? Dog Bash. I think I recognize you from your avatar. Hi, bro. Wow.
What's up, Mac B?
I'm drowning. I'm drawing Steve Bartek. Who's Steve Bartek?
Steve Bartek is wonderful.
Okay, good.
And he loves you too, Zuna.
Now, Gaz, you might want to ask Zuna about Oingo Boingo. I did meet you. Okay, great. I remember you. Yeah, Dog Bash. I should have called you Dog Bash Head. Jeez.
Did I meet anybody at on the tour?
I don't know. I wasn't with you a whole lot.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking them. Sorry.
Oh, did anybody meet Tim on the tour?
Can
you please give him a little bit of validation here? Unless he's just going to sit with his arms crossed and be tired.
No, I'm just curious.
Just a few minutes until we do this drawing, guys.
A lot of people, and
it's this.
I don't always know people, when they're not online.
That is surprising, Tim. I think everybody's shocked by that news.
I'm sure they are.
All right. Let me just do a little, since we're not going to have time to do noise tonight, likely, I just want to do this.
Back. Whoa, let me spare you. Don't get married, 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 don't get married before your time. I mean, right now they say I don't know how the statistics exactly, but I think it's over half the marriages end up in divorce. I think it's over half the marriages.
Wait.
Whatever you walk in now, you will carry into a marriage relationship or a dating relationship. However you get now, you're ordering your steps for your marriage. On character building. If you have good character about you, you won't just be looking for the right mate, but you'll be the right person, right mate. But you'll be the you can bring into your life, and you can become one.
Guys, what Michael's trying to say
God
is
never ordained.
He wants
There's a lot of dating relationships that God never ordained. There's a lot of dating relationships that God never ordained.
If
There's
you're
a lot of
willing
dating
to
relationships
marry
that God never
this
ordained.
freak.
There's a lot of dating relationships that God never ordained. There's a lot of dating relationships that God never ordained.
Let's just
Are there no M's?
There's a lot of dating relationships that
There's
God
no
never
M's. There's no M's, Michael. I'm sorry. I tried to get you married.
Look, I'm not into that whole thing. I'm already married. F1 fan. Oh, hey, F1 fan. Hey, sorry you have to go. We're getting ready to do the drawing. I seem to remember your name being in at least once, but let me remind you guys, you have to be here to win. And if you're here and your name is drawn, you win. Low key, hope it's not Jeff Young.
And F1, we're literally doing the drawing. In 2 minutes?
What?
Right?
I don't know. 8:25 or 8:26? I don't know. I was thinking 8:30, dude.
All right.
And then we'll have time to talk to them. Maybe the winner will come up on screen if they want to talk about their winnings. And then we'll do the second part too, the second chance drawing. And then we'll have some time to talk about it. We'll have some time to discuss. This is 6 months in the making, just about here. 5.5 months in the making. I guess it's about 6 months. That's good. The good amount of names in there. I'm really trying to mix them up as much as possible. I think a bug flew up my nose. I bet, it's getting to the time where those little gnats are on one little gnat in my house. You can't stand it.
Midges. They're called midges.
Fuck those guys.
and now they're saying that because all of our waters are healthy, there's going to be more, and they're going to be all year.
Well, I mean, I don't get that many of them. It's just that one today. I was like, "What? Why is that in here?" 8. Okay, well, let me try to get you another one in the mix here. I haven't really been belching a lot lately.
No, because we lost our counter. We need a new counter.
Oh man,
Oh, and
Tim, I got so many.
F1 says they think it can stay.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, I think you're in here at least once. You know, I seem to remember your name being in here, F1. So,
And
I can't remember what for. Sometimes the most random people are the last commenter. That sometimes, or I might have posted your comment to the top of a. I kind of went through maybe the last several live streams and maybe the last several videos, 5 or 10 videos, and I pinned random comments to the top. Not so random. There were ones that I liked or whatever. But then I added those people. There was probably about 10 people I added just because their comment was posted to the top of one of my videos. And let me just say, I do appreciate when you comment on the videos, when you comment on the live streams after they go live, when you watch the replay of the live streams, which I know David Trahan has done a lot. I just appreciate that. That really helps the channel. And it helps bring other weirdos here. Like-minded weirdos. So, Tim.
yes.
Do we need to have you practice the drum roll? Do you have an actual drum?
Well, you don't like when I use a drum. So.
It's not about. I just asked you. Do you have?
No.
I can't remember you actually using a drum.
Yeah, that was the time you didn't like it.
Okay, well, let's see if I like it now.
Well,
Do you have it?
It's
or anything that can be used as a drum. A Tupperware bowl turned upside down. You can drum on your belly.
I could do this.
You could drum on your belly. Gaz, I don't know about that, my friend. To me, well, ever since from many, many years ago, every Devo show could be the last. So I don't know what to tell you there. I haven't heard any talk about it. That's for sure. Nothing is confirmed by far. So as Tim is trying to figure out how to play the drum on his belly.
I'm ready.
Okay, you're not going to play a drum roll on your phone, are you?
Yeah.
Dude, I try to promote the idea of being a creator here, of making noise. Now, if you're just going to hold your phone up and
I do that,
you
monkey don't like it.
I'm not going to like you playing it on a phone.
But you didn't like it on a drum either.
Max B says, show us the belly, Tim, and play that drum. We have to practice, though. We're not going to let you just wing it.
You're done. You're done.
I see Drink is being. Now he's going to get the drum. Now that we threatened to use his belly. You guys know how to operate here with Tim. Lame. Max B says lame.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I'm getting really psyched up for this. We have about 2 minutes before we're going to start mixing around. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show the 3 main prizes again, just to let everybody know the main choices they have. And then everything after that, there's some choices involved, but it's no big deal. So right before, when Tim gets back, I'm going to make myself bigger than Tim. Tim will become Tiny Tim. I like that, actually. Whoever came up with the Tiny Tim thing today, I like that. How does Michael stay slim? Oh, here we go. 4D man. Wait, how does Michael stay slim? I'm having a devil of a job keeping
I can answer that.
4D man. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? But the simple answer is, and I don't do enough of either of these things lately, but is drinking lots of water, trying to stay away from sodas and a lot of sugary stuff. Not cutting sugar out totally, I wouldn't say, but because I still eat junk food and sugar and shit. But drinking lots of water and walking regularly, walking distances, not just around the block, like walking a mile or more every day. I used to, if I could, 3 or 4 days a week, walk 4 miles in a day, which takes about, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half or something. 30, 45 minutes one way, 30, 45 minutes the other way. So 1.9 to downtown and 1.9 back. So I do that regularly. And it's all about portions too. You're eating less portions of your meals.
Got to roll, man.
It'll help. What's up? What are you talking about? You want to try a drum roll?
No, you were going a little too far on that.
Oh, was I? Thanks, Tim, for letting me know that I was.
Everyone else will let you know too, but I'm your wingman.
Okay, all right. We appreciate that.
I know.
Walking. Okay, yeah, no, but it's gonna take a while to get used to it. So start slow, but distance and just walking, not running necessarily, just being active all the time. And of course, then controlling your portions and stuff. Dude, imagine he walked across the stream like in front of the stream barriers and everything just walked across the. Okay, Max is high. Max is high. The. Okay, I think everybody's stoned, and we're going to do this now. Can we? I'm here for the health tips. Bip bop boom. Now that's a
Yo, what's up, man?
I met this guy finally face to face. A brief second, because we were. It was like right before the Devo show. I was running,
and I saw the video.
I didn't shoot a video. I just was able to take a photo.
I saw it.
Yeah, take a photo, and it was like right before I was having to go in to get the band dressed, and I couldn't believe I ran into him randomly. I was so glad to know he was there. So, John, I really appreciate you catching me, because I think you reached out and said, Michael, and I looked around, I was like, what the fuck? So anyway, it was really cool to see you, man. Next time, let me know you're going in advance, and maybe I'll try to set up a real meeting with us. All right, Tim, let's hear that drum roll real quick.
It's a drum roll, or it's a
drum roll, yeah. No, more like
yeah, I got it.
Yeah, a little practice. Okay, good. A little practice. Good. Okay, so that's what I need. You're going to be a little small, but the object is you want to start low and then build up, right? So, okay, it's 8:31, you guys. I'm going to show the main gifts. This is what you will have a choice of. You only choose one of these if you win, okay? And again, it is Nikki, the Talking Cat, 7-inch record, which our friend Todd is willing to cut a bitch for. Okay, and then we got Surf Punks, locals only reissue, Futurisma Records UK, all their releases rule. They've done a couple, 2 or 3 Surf Punks albums. And then this, Diva, live, two album set, 1981, Record Store Day 2012. So those are the main choices you'll have. There'll also be some other things in the prize package, but that's the main choices there. So, you guys, are you ready? This is the viewer participation prize drawing. Hold on. This is it. This fantastic professional sign means that the time is now, you guys. Okay? Hail Bear and the Devil, they're all excited. Charlie's all excited. Okay, everybody's excited. All right. Okay, you guys. Okay, Tim, give me that drum roll.
Yeah, it's not that.
Keep going.
I thought you said stop.
No, keep going. Yeah. And by the way, need thumbs up, people, please. Thumbs up.
I can't separate
Okay.
him. Wow, I'm not separating them enough.
Well, you got to start low, start real low volume. I have one in my hand. Whew, you guys. The main grand prize for my VPPD event for the month of May 2025.
The person
Next
that
one will be in a
will
couple
live
months.
with him for the next 4 years.
Here we go. Ready? I haven't seen it yet. Oh, she doesn't come here anymore. Marie Gigi.
Oh my God!
She made a donation for $1.99, and because maybe she said something nice, or it was the first donation we got since these rules, I gave her a pass on the $2 and gave her an entry. But she's not here, is she? Let's give her a little time to see if she's here. Marie Gigi, are you here? If not, we're going to need another drum roll, Tim.
I know, but how long do we wait?
Just a couple minutes, because maybe somebody's contacting her going, oh my God, you won. We'll just give her a couple minutes. In fact, I'll just go get another beer and then we'll pick another. Okay?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's going to be 20 seconds.
That makes sense. Hey, hope you all are not as as bored as you could be.
Oh, thanks, Tim. What a way to add to the show, Tim. Just self-deprecate my channel. That's great, Tim. Why don't you get your own channel and stream? I'd love to I'd love to be a sideman on your stream. Oh boy, God forbid.
Well, come on.
Mm.
You got it.
Okay, you guys. When we started with Tim on the stream, I always like to say he's my longest living friend. I've known him since I was a little kid. I give him a lot of passes.
And we know each other. Like, yeah, we tease each other. There's a lot of stuff.
Mm. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. I need that drum roll to build.
Not yet. Hold on.
Look what Todd says here. More drumming.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, Todd, I'm not a drummer, but yeah, I gotta do it the right way then.
Right here in my hand, I have it. Let's see if this person's here. Truth Seeker Amina. Truth Seeker Amina, are you still here?
She is.
And look what a donation she made.
She has got to be there. She's got to be there.
This is back in
February
of this year. God, I hope she's here because she really deserves it for that donation.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wait, Marie just showed up. All right, Marie. You didn't get here in time, but we are gonna send you something. But I have to go by what we're doing. Now, maybe Tim can send you something too. We'll give you a prize, Marie, and I'll tailor it to your likes. Okay. But Amina, you won. And Marie just showed. We're gonna give Marie a prize too of something. We'll have to figure it out. Marie, if you'd please email me, and Tim and I will sort it out, and we'll figure it out. But that was funny, right? I went and got a beer. I did, who would have thunk? All right, so, but Marie, you are going to get something. Okay, sounds great. Marie, email me. Now, Truth Seeker, you have a choice here. Truth Seeker.
Yeah. She says, thanks, guys.
I know. Hold on, Truth Seeker. Don't go anywhere. Okay, Truth Seeker. Do you want Devo Live 1981?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want Surf Punks locals only? Or do you want Nikki the Talking Cat? It's up to you, Amina. If anybody deserved to win, it's the $50 dono. I mean, that's a nice one to pull out. And I like that I know exactly what won people the auction or the drawing. And we're going to leave these in here. And plus, we have another drawing.
Michael Bilmer.
Huh?
Devo
Live.
Good.
You got it, Amina. Now, you have another choice, Amina. Another choice. Which coaster do you want, Amina? Do you want Cats Not Kids? Do you want Super Chat Charlie? Do you want Crochet Clown or Jesus Simmons? Amina, you tell me. I can't believe Marie showed up. She hasn't been here in a minute. Okay, so which coaster do you want, Amina? Tell us what coaster you want, and we'll put that in the minute. And then you get the Irene Moon.
Charlie. She wants Charlie.
Okay, Charlie. Okay, great. And then
Marie says, also, if you want to meet up at the Detroit show for Devo, I will have things for you.
Oh, let's. Hopefully, I will be able to do that. Yeah, let's be in touch. Okay, so Amina, you're also getting the gift CD with the people cover that I sang on. This vandalized artwork here, more vandalized artwork, and this 10-inch Irene Moon. Now, if you don't want any of this stuff for any reason, just let me know, because I certainly don't want to send you stuff you don't really want. There we have it. Now, the good thing is that Tim came through and said, I have something to donate to this thing. And I said, let's make it a second chance thing. So, when do you want those? You can wait months. No. Yeah, it's going to be months from now, Butter Knives. You just work on them and pick your favorite 10 or 20 when you're done with the whole thing. You go on and do what you do. Just do it. Don't let any deadlines or dates change your mind or affect your workflow. So, Tim,
Yes, sir.
we have a second prize, a second chance drawing, as it were. And we are going to do that right now. Are you ready? Wait. Oh, yeah. So it's going to be a Mark Mothersbaugh record, right?
This one's the etched record store day edition.
It's a 12-inch or something, is it?
Yep. It's Hello by Mark Mothersbaugh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Now, this is the second chance winner. Okay. Drum roll, Tim.
Come on.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Go ahead and make some noise, Tim.
I would love
Tim, can you make some noise during the drawing, please?
I'm getting it because
can you stop running your mouth and make some...
put it down because I had to get the gift, didn't I?
Oh, Jesus. Second chance drawing here, people, for the gift that Tim is so generously donating. There it is. All right, Tim, we got it. Hold on, I'm gonna make you small. I'm gonna turn it around. I haven't looked at it yet. Oh.
Jeff Young.
Jeff Young won. This is from April 10th. For being first in the chat, Jeff actually won something. And I don't think Jeff has it.
There's a...
What?
Yes.
Oh, Marie. Hold on, Marie. Maria. You freak of nature. We're gonna have to do something special here, Tim. We haven't done this, Tim, in a while. Are you ready?
Oh, I'll try.
I'm gonna try too. Nowser, you're right in the wrong spot for this, babe. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. We haven't done this in a while, Marie. This happens when people like yourself donate that much money in the chat. We have a special little thing that goes on here, and there's an intro for it, which I'll play, and then we'll get to it. Tim, now you're gonna just make some.
I'm here.
Make a song happen. Okay, here we go.
I'm here.
Are you ready? Oh shit, I haven't done this in a while. Okay, let's go. Thank you for your donation. Here's what you get from the Crochet Clown.
We're gonna start right.
Whoa! Tim, where's the music? Tim, sing a disco song for Christ's sake.
Oh my God, I'm trying. Shit.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn.
Turn the mother down.
Say burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn.
Turn the mother down. Turn it to my surprise. That's it. 100 stories high.
Dude, did you see what happened?
No.
It broke.
What?
It broke. Easily fixable, though, with a little gaff tape. Holy crap. Tim, I don't know why you can't just sing a song.
No. I told you.
This is what I said. This is why I said, Tim, are you ready? Are you going to be able to make a song happen?
You didn't hear
and
me
then I'm
say.
doing the thing. I'm hearing nothing from that.
Oh, no. I don't see the screen. Because I'm on the screen.
How are you supposed to be my wingman here if you can't?
I'm on the
see
screen that I can interpret and talk to people. Duh.
Okay, number 2 in the chat if Tim's worthless. Oh my God, this is unbridled buffoonery.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that mother dance.
But Todd, I'm not sure where to get him fixed.
Holy crap, you guys. Well, if anybody, any of the winners would like to come on screen and discuss their winnings, you can do that because we'd love to talk to you about it if you want to. And so this is the link for that right here.
And not just discuss that, but like why that matters.
Oh, Tim, what are you saying?
Exactly.
We have 15 minutes. You're going to want to get into why everything matters. Oh, man, nothing matters. Tim, nothing matters.
Mr. Pilmer, we already rehearsed this, and now you're talking it different.
Oh, and you don't talk to me about rehearsing. How many times have we rehearsed that clown thing?
Yeah, and you didn't do it.
It was one song. No, you're supposed to do the music. I'm way over here. Like, I gotta yell because the microphone's here. Oh, Tim, you are not trainable. That's for sure.
I did not know you wanted to do it tonight.
It's not about want to. Somebody donated.
No,
Marie.
You said we're not
Come
doing
save us,
those
Marie. Are
things
you ready?
tonight.
Are you ready, Marie?
Mike.
Thumbs up if you're ready, Marie. Oh, I can't see her in a while.
Marie,
what's happening? Please save us.
Nothing much. Nothing much.
Amazing.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually at work, but my guy is asleep.
Well, the clown's asleep now. I don't know if you can see, but look at the clown. Look. He broke.
Marie, you look amazing. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, how are you?
Good to see you too. I'm good.
Dude, I can't believe you showed up because we pulled the name. I was like, man, she hasn't been here in a while. And Tim's like, do you even think she's here? I was like, well, maybe somebody will tell her to come over. I said, we'll give her a couple minutes. And we waited, and I was like, okay, well, guess we'll just go to the next. And then you popped up right when we did the drawing. I was like, God damn. But we'll get you some cool stuff. Said,
sounds good.
Yeah. So make sure you get me your address, email it to me, or direct message me, or whatever the case. Now, what are your we'll try to tailor the gift for you. What's your favorite kind of music?
Favorite kind of music? Well, I like punk. I like rockabilly. I like stuff like Devo.
Okay. All right. Good. So pretty much we can fill one of those holes, I'm sure. Yeah. So that's good. I like to know.
Anti-scene.
That's why anti-scene even. Oh my goodness. Well, that's why I gave people a choice of the gifts. I was like, well, you know what? How about I just send you the Surf Punks?
Okay.
That'd be cool. And if Tim has something
like that.
Okay. So Marie, you'll get the Surf Punks. And this is
Marie. I just stress again. You look freaking amazing.
Thank you.
What are you doing different? Like, you're killing it.
I'm not doing anything different.
Tim's creeping.
No, I'm not. No, and
Look,
she knows it. She knows
this is going to be great. On Futurismo, one of our favorite labels from the UK, Delaney. And you will be able to enjoy the pleasantries of the Surf Punks.
Awesome.
Yeah, for sure. So please come back and join us, on future streams. And that was so funny. Your name was probably once, and I picked it out. It was so crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's just been really busy with work, and I'm starting graduate school in August. So
nice.
Yep, I get to learn how to become a social worker.
Oh wow! Well, you can learn a little bit of that here.
Yeah.
You're working with us socially right now and trying to teach us how to be adults, I guess. So we'll get you that. I'm gonna put that aside. I'll ship that to you as soon as I get your address, and then if Tim has something, we'll announce that at some point there for you.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, so now Jeff is here. Jeff, you ready to come up? Okay. What? No, yes, he says yes. Okay. Jeff.
There he is.
Yep. You won Tim's second chance prize. I can't believe it.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No, what I meant to say was I can't believe you didn't win the first time and the second time, and
and the third and fourth and fifth. But did you have this?
No. I was going to say I think you put in the fix so Tim would have to pay postage.
Oh, he always does that.
Why not?
That's Michael way.
Tim has to pay for his sins somehow.
Oh, Michael always,
part of his belief system. He has to pay for those sins somehow. They're not free. In my life, they're completely free.
There's those ones that I cut off of him to try to dispense,
But no, I was telling Michael, it's like I have so little vinyl right now. So it's like, any sort of vinyl. It's like I got rid of my vinyl a long time ago, but recently got a record player again. So
we need to talk on the phone. I'll take care of you.
Dead Wax.
Oh, you are creepy, Dead. Yeah.
Dead Wax. Yeah. Dead Wax. Contact me about Detroit.
You've been creepy since the day I met you. So yes.
Dead Wax. Dead Wax. Email me about
Dead Wax. You only live about 2.5 hours from me.
Email me about Devo and Detroit. Dead Wax. Dead Wax. Let me get a moment here, guys. Email me about Devo in Detroit. It's sometime in June. I can't remember the date.
It's the 24th.
Mid to late June, yeah. So Tim's drum roll fills all the holes. Happy for the 3 winners. That's very nice, Ness said.
I'm not a good drummer.
Well, there's actually 3 winners now because we're going to send Maria something too. So 3 winners on the first. Anything can happen on these drawings, you know. We like to make sure people are happy with everything, and yeah. But so Jeff,
anyways,
Jeff, soon I'm going to buy a microphone. I'll give you your microphone back, but I want to make sure I understand exactly what kind it is and maybe the best place to get it, where you would recommend. So I definitely want a new one.
I picked them up. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't think I've ever really seen them on sale. You might find an open box thing on eBay, but they're $99 in Sweetwater.
I'm not much concerned with that. I'm just saying, well, like, where would you recommend? Amazon or like, you know, whatever.
I usually got my stuff through Sweetwater.
Randy says this.
Yeah.
Randy, he is Devo. He is Devo. I am Devo. We are Devo. I hope that answers your question.
We're all Devo.
We're all Devo. Oh,
Randy,
Dad.
You're not. You're not.
Oh, Dead Wax. We're all Devo. Well, we've certainly wasted 2 hours tonight in a good way.
We always do.
Look at all those names still in here, guys. That's for the next time. And again, anybody who is last in the chat today to comment, that they'll get you an entry in the next one. The next one I'm going to guess is going to happen in 2 months, something like that. Yeah, man, here's my little booklet of all the people who are in the drawing and what they did. And I keep track of all this crap. I think it's really interesting to know which one won, like which task.
Yeah, that was interesting. I like that you did that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like February, you did this in February.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Again, it's like I'm going to just pick something odd out of my collection, and you know, that's gonna be the second.
I thought you were gonna say rectum for a second.
Well,
but usually you leave all that stuff up there.
You didn't tell me
You
yes
know
or
what?
no
I
yet.
deal with that type of body part enough in my work.
Well, that's why you have that job. We live our dreams through our jobs.
Michael likes that kind of work.
That got a face cover, man. I got a face slap. I win.
You do not want to know the extent of it.
There's 4 winners here tonight. I win because I got her to slap her face. No, we used to hear some great stories about people who worked in group homes. And in fact, a friend of mine in the band called Sockeye released an album called Retards Hiss Past My Window. And between the songs, there were little stories, little snippets of this woman's harrowing stories about working in a group home like that with, you know, typically very old people who lost control of all kinds of things and were menaces to each other in certain ways. So yeah, she had the stories. But my mom and my sister were both working in those industries their whole life. They were loving it, and I could never, I was like, I can't, no, I couldn't. It would destroy me.
I absolutely love it. But I remember when Artie was still alive.
Yeah.
One of the things that I used to do to make him laugh was I would talk about I was taking care of a old man who was a pretty chronic smoker, and it smoked very heavily. So I used to tell him stories about him, and he also couldn't hear. So I tell him stories about the time that I thought he was, that when I was first working with him, the time I thought he had died on me, or how I used to have to put his smokes away in the in one of the drawers he couldn't access because he wanted to smoke when he had his oxygen on, and he lived in
that's the best way.
So
You're
I'm
getting
like,
both buzzes.
Yeah, I'm like, no, we're not gonna die. I'm not gonna.
What?
If you want to do that on your own time, that's fine.
He is doing it on his own time.
Yeah, I'm not going with
His
you.
last bit of time on Earth. That's all he wants to do is oxygen and smoke. Oxygen and smoke.
Yeah, but I was not gonna go with him when it blew up.
I would be the worst person to do that job. I'd be like, yeah, dude, do whatever you want, man. You've lived your life, dude. Just do it. Go out how you want to go out.
Yeah, but the thing is, we were about 7 stories up in the apartment. Yeah. I did not really want to go with him.
Yeah, well, maybe some people might have wanted to. The real winners here are those that know what TOPY stands for, Tim. Oh, here's what Dead Wax said, but it was covering up faces.
Hey, Jeff, how do you like how he always pinpoints me against something like that? And it's like, and he knows
it's not against
the group.
You just happened to be wearing the shirt. You were wearing the shirt. Wearing the shirt. And I thought, well, Jim said he's listened to this stuff a lot. I'll ask him. He probably knows what that means.
You know what albums I have.
Yeah.
Well, to make
But
it
yeah, I mean,
interesting,
it's a great shirt. What can I say? You know, it's like I recognize it immediately.
Tim, let's rewind. You're the only one on the screen with me. So to make it interesting, so the crowd asks themselves, what does that mean? I say, Tim, what does TOPY mean? You have the shirt on. You could tell people what that means. I thought then that would start the conversation in an interesting way on stream. But I don't want to say, hey,
I only got into them from Throbbing Gristle them.
Yeah.
I jumped and I fell in love with Throbbing. I mean, with them, but
Psychic TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that logo there, that cross is the Temple of Psychic Youth. Like that's what
I thought.
I have the Bible.
Like that is the crucifix. As the crucifix is to Christianity, that is to the Temple of Psychic Youth.
Oh no. I have this Bible. Yes.
Well, it's not the one you based your life on, so I regret to tell you, you may have chosen the wrong Bible.
But it's a little bit of subgenius, you know.
Well, yeah, maybe, yeah. Well, before subgenius, I think.
But a lot of it is very subgenius.
Yeah, well, weirdo culture for sure.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when you first discovered the Church of Subgenius?
No, and I remember talking to Genesis. Like I think they played in Charlotte one time, and it was kind of funny because he's kind of like going. It's like
that was the starter jacket.
And he was admitting it was a joke. He's just kind of like, yeah, all the people that kind of follow all the crap we say, it's like that's what we're kind of rallying against to begin with. It's kind of like,
I knew about it when I was about 15, and I thought it was great. I probably heard Throbbing Gristle when I used to do, like it or not, when I worked in a grocery store and then on the side did erotica.
I to this day remember I first saw the name Throbbing Gristle because I remember seeing it in it might have been like Cream Magazine or New Musical Express or something. It was their record review section, and the entire review said, "This sounds like Throbbing Gristle." That's it.
Yep.
And I'm like, wow. I'm sold, man. That's all I need to do.
I remember I found their I'm trying to think of one of their 1978 album. It had the car on the front.
That's Michael Pilmer.
Mm-hmm.
And
car on the front.
It was like New Sounds. I can't think of the name of it right now, but I found it for $1 and bought it. And then
$1. Holy shit.
For $1. That was a great scoring weekend. I mean, I found them. I found David J. I found Bauhaus. And now, mind you, this was all the way up in northern Michigan, in a very small town that my grandmother lived in.
Yeah,
I was just visiting her, and I went to the thrift stores.
That's where it ends up in the thrift stores. Those kind of towns.
Yeah.
Are you thinking the 20 Jazz Funk Greats? It had a car in the background on 20 Jazz Funk Greats.
Yeah, like they were standing in a field.
That's the one.
Standing in a field.
Was one that had more of a car.
That's the one. And then I also have the second annual report on vinyl.
So, Jeff, I wanted to ask you, the show you saw in Charlotte was in the 80s, right? Like the mid-80s? Did he have a starter jacket and he had the long, I think so. Like a wrap? Okay, so I was working at that club, but I wasn't working that night, but I came down from college to see them, and so I got in early because I worked there. Mm-hmm. And so we were hanging out before the show, and it was him and Cozy Fantuzzi.
Mm-hmm.
And she was giving out these hand-woven hippie bracelets that she had made. She was just handing them to everybody. I can't remember what happened to mine, but she was handing them to everybody. And then he was in the starter jacket, and he had the big gold Temple of Psychic Youth cross on, like bling, like gold chain. And then he had the baseball cap and the starter jacket. And I had my little punk rock jacket on, my military jacket with all these buttons, and I had Psychic TV cross, and then I had Debbie Gibson right next to it. And so we were talking about what each other's wearing. He was like, "What about your pinbacks?" I was like, "Oh, look, Genesis, there's you and Debbie Gibson together." And he was like, "Oh, I don't like her." What do you mean, dude? What do you mean? Debbie Gibson's great.
I think I might remember talking to you there. Is that when they kind of went on stage kind of late for some reason? And
I don't remember much except for meeting him before, and then after.
They went out late a lot of times.
It was this club, if I remember correctly, called Park Elevator. That was like that corrugated metal walls and stuff.
It was an old elevator factory.
Yeah, right. And it's like, and since they went on late, we started like banging on the walls and stomping and started doing Queen songs. And we're all in the lobby.
Oh, really? I wish I remembered that. I just remember that after the show, we went to an IHOP. It was Genesis and me and maybe one or two other people from the club. And I remember he walked into the IHOP. And I know we're going over a couple minutes, but
Michael Pilmer, hold on. Are we still live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
9
okay.
o'clock on the dot. It's 9 o'clock. I just said we're going to go a couple minutes. But so what I remember is we walk into this IHOP 2 a.m. or whatever it is, late night, and we come in and there's this family. For some reason at 2 a.m, there's a family. Maybe they're traveling, a mom and a dad, and then maybe a young daughter and then maybe an older daughter or something. So at some point we're sitting at the booth and it's Genesis. I'm sitting across from Genesis. So I'm watching. I see the booth with the family in it, and I see Genesis looking at me, and there's 2 people here. So then the little girl gets up to go to the bathroom, assumingly, and she's walking, and as she goes by Genesis, she looks back at him, and he looks at her, and there's like I see it happen. Like the girl's mind is blown. Like I think she stopped or turned around for a second, and he like nodded at her and said hi, and then she walked away. I was like, I just saw that girl's soul just
Genesis
George ate that girl's soul.
but Genesis did something that freaking transformed
you.
It
happened to Tim. Tim fell in love with Genesis first time he knew about him.
Yeah, I have some of his stuff with Psychic TV and that I've also found in thrift stores.
Yeah.
I don't know how I have this luck.
Because the people that owned that died, and their parents were like, "What do you do with this crap?"
Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Or I'll find them at estate sales, and it's like, okay.
In California, those would go right to Amoeba or whatever, and they'd sell for big money.
Yeah.
But in Michigan, sometimes they get thrown at the local Goodwill, and I buy them.
Yeah.
Well,
because most of the time I am broke. Because I do not make a lot of money.
Right. Oh, wait. I want to say hi to some people that I haven't seen. Anti-Co, I haven't seen you. Thank you for being here. Pardon me. Butter Knives, what's happening? Sorry, I didn't see you. Peter Grays. Okay. Dead Wax. Okay, cool. I said hi to everybody. Hey, we should cut this damn thing off. But Marie, I'll send you that Surf Punks.
Sounds
Tim's probably going to do something. And Tim's going to send... fucking Jeff, who lives here in Raleigh.
Yeah. I was gonna say if you send Pilmer stuff all the time, I could pick it up at his house if it saves you.
Yeah, I mean if that's easy. It's easy for him. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay. See you, Butter Knives. All right. So yeah, you guys. Marie, thank you so much for popping them. I think you would have probably picked the Super Surf Punks anyway on that batch. I'm guessing.
I'm excited to hear it.
You'll love. If you've never heard them, they're in that movie Erg Music War that we were talking about earlier. You weren't here, but we're talking about this.
Yes.
You know that movie Erg Music War.
Yes.
They're in that. Yeah, my beach,
excellent.
My sand, my surf. Yeah, they have these crazy costumes on. It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds right up my alley.
They're kind of like a surf version of the Tubes, almost. Like their show is so much costuming and like
that's cool.
They're kind of performance rock. I don't know. It was crazy, but yeah, you'll like it. And thanks again for the very kind donation. That was very sweet of you.
Of course.
And look, try to come back on more Thursdays when I'm in town. When I'm doing this,
I will do so.
And again, to reiterate what Tim said, looking good. Good to see you. Looking so good and happy.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so salute to Marie Gigi. All right, see ya. All right, Jeff, I'll see you soon. And again, I'll be looking to get one of these mics soon, so I'll give it back to you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, buddy. See you around. All right, Tim.
Yepper.
We got it done in 2 hours.
We pulled it off.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I pulled it off.
Well, you pulled something.
Yeah, you got Ness. You got to watch. I can't believe you've never seen Erg. If Zuna's here or Butter Knives is here still, watch Erg: A Music War. URGH exclamation point. A Music War. Devo's in it. Oingo Boingo's in it. Wait, did Oingo Boingo make the movie or just the soundtrack?
No, I think it's the soundtrack.
Well, anyway, lots of bands are represented in that movie.
Yeah, you don't miss it. Don't miss it. It's amazing.
You will. Congrats, Amina, on winning the main prize, and congrats to Marie and also Jeff.
Oh, and Butter Knives is on it.
And so, anybody else who's gotten a name in the hat, those names are going to stay in there. So you'll have chances to win next time. All right, Tim. We'll see you later. Do you want me to call you right after this?
Sure.
Okay. See ya. All right, you guys, we're going to end with Super Chat Charlie singing you a little song and stealing your soul at the same time. Now, Butter Knives, don't worry about it. We appreciate all the support you've given this channel and all the videos you made for us and all that shit. Here we go. Last person to comment in the chat before we go dark is going to get an entry into that next contest. Here we go. Woo-hoo! Oh, yeah.